I felt alone when my parents divorced when I was 7 and I was separated from my mom for 20 years. My only source of comfort and security was torn away from me. I felt like I couldn't trust anyone and I was alone with my sadness and pain.
After my parents' divorce when I was 10, my brother and I sought to be as little of a burden to my dad as we could. We helped out with cooking, cleaning, and laundry around the house. I grew up in a single-parent home, and I felt like I had to grow up faster than other kids.
I felt isolated when I found out my dad was having an affair for several years.
I felt isolated when I got brain cancer as a teenager and was stuck at home for months.
I was bullied throughout middle and high school. It seemed no matter what I did, friends would always eventually leave or betray me.
I struggled with body image for a long time, but because it felt so petty and unimportant, I kept quiet about it, but I couldn't fix myself.
During my sophomore year, I started falling into a media addiction, and I felt like I couldn't be honest with the people around me.
At the age of 6, my mother died and my stepmother came into the picture. My father was often busy at work or too exhausted to notice me. I felt like an orphan, often fending for myself.
When my father passed away when I was 13, I saw that the world was a dangerous place, and I was alone and I needed to fend for myself. Through my experience in the church, I saw that even in the toughest times, people were with me. Whether it was losing my job or some health scare in my family, I saw that God is with me and He loves me through the church.
But I experienced God with me when 11 years later, while I was in college, my stepmother also passed away. My friends and mentors from church drove 3 hours down in 100-degree weather to be there and attend the funeral. Through that experience, I learned that God is with me.
When I learned that God is my Heavenly Father, He filled that void in my heart that was created by not having a physical father in my life.
I took the risk of confessing my lies and was received with grace rather than condemnation.
I was a junior in high school and living on my own, and one night alone at home, I asked myself the question, why is life filled with so many broken relationships? The next day, I accepted an invitation to a Bible study, and that's when I heard about how God deeply grieves over my broken relationship with Him.
Through reading the Bible, I was reminded that I'm already eternally loved by God, and this eased my fears of being known by other people because I'm already accepted by my Heavenly Father.
4 years after cancer, at a Christmas service, I realized that even though I had felt alone back then, He had heard my cries and led me to learn about Jesus, so He had been leading my life even in that dark time. Behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which means God with us.